Welcome in or welcome back. Let's see what's going on in the energy for today. Ace of Hearts, the Heart in reverse, Seven of Hearts, Star of Bethlehem, upright, no uprights, Nine of Spades. And we're going to pull some clarifiers right off the bat. Right off the rip. Crossroads, upright. Trinity in reverse. Straight Razor in reverse. Alright, so the Heart in reverse is speaking on emotional withdrawal, guarded feelings, and withheld sincerity. Crossroads, clarifying that it's talking about an active decision point. Tension, demanding choice. So basically, people are being asked to choose or act while emotionally disconnected, and this is creating internal tension. Then we have the Star of Bethlehem and the Trinity in reverse, clarified by the Trinity in reverse. So the Star of Bethlehem is guidance, signs from the universe, hope. Okay. And clarified by the Trinity in reverse is imbalance, broken cooperation, and misaligned structure. So guidance is present, but the system meant to support the guidance is broken. Then we have no, clarified by the Straight Razor in reverse. So this is telling me there is a firm refusal, a hard boundary, a line drawn in the sand, but it's not one that is enlightened. So there's not like clean cut truth behind this no, okay? Essentially, people are seeing that there's an issue, but there's just absolute chaos surrounding by the approach to how to resolve it. And the system that should be present to help to allow these signs to come through is just not there. And if we're getting more specific here, I'm getting there's something going on with like matters of the heart, like love, relationships, that divine spark of emanation of feelings, emotion is it's just being like the universe is asking people to really like take a deep look at where the emotions are coming from. Because Spirit's saying like they're not coming from a place of real love. And it's like the signs are there, but we're not receiving it. We're not taking the middle path and receiving a balanced approach, the way the system is set up, it's to get people to be like either on the left or on the right. We need to go for a more balanced approach of looking at things, okay? So people are confused and they're just simply saying no, but they don't know why they're saying no or what they're really saying no to. So what is the boundary about? Or actually, let's see. What is the hope? What is the sign that people are missing? High Tower. Oh, hold on. Yes. About the structures and the systems. And the cross. Okay. So basically what this is saying is what the people are missing is that the system is causing this profound suffering. And that's something, because there's multiple nines here, something that must be, there's something lesser that must be relinquished to attain something of greater value. So this extremist mentality, this following the systems that are contributing to absolute hell on earth, needs to be brought down. The tower is being held up by strain. The universe is saying, yes, you need to realize that this is what's going on here. And like the tower leading to pain and suffering. So I mentioned this in a short I did earlier today. You may have watched it, you may have not watched it, but I'll mention it again. I had a dream recently where I was in a hospital, which I've explained before that I've heard of the like theory or like the idea that Earth is like a heart hospital, because if the anagram of Earth is heart, right? So with that in mind, that's kind of something I use to interpret the stream. Okay, so in this dream, I was being taken down this creepy hallway of a hospital. The lights were flickering. It was all dark and eerie. There was nobody around except for I guess it was like an orderly, and they were like dragging me, kicking and screaming down this hallway towards these like double doors. And I believe I was naked. I don't know if there's a real significance in that, but I just like remember like, I don't know. But anyway, I ended up like elbowing them or something. Like I got away and I just turned to my right and a door appeared, which just has happened to me in lots of dreams where I just kind of like made a door appear. And the door led to a tower, like a very narrow, medieval, like castle kind of tower stairway. So like I went all the way down the stairs. And when I got to the bottom, there was some companions of mine holding like a lantern. One thing I forgot to mention previously was that somebody was there, and one of the companions was like, "What are you doing here?" And like to that person, and then they took the lantern and they went up the stairs backwards, like walking backwards, and they kind of smiled. Like I still don't really 100% know what that means, but I also kind of feel like so the tower led to this profound suffering, this profound restriction, this violation energy, right? And then this hermit kind of energy came in and was like saying like, okay, I'm gonna go in reverse up the tower and perhaps see what was going on, see what the pain was, see what was being caused, to make you have to create this doorway to this tower, to descend this tower, right? So there's something there with empathy, there's something there with compassion, there's something there with a balanced approach. One person goes down facing forward, the other person goes up facing backwards. And then we also have, because we have 2 7s here, and we also have 2 aces. I'm going to touch on that. So multiple 7s. 2 7s indicate second chances in a time of important spiritual movement in the seeker's life, which can manifest positively or negatively depending on the combinations present. Second chances in a time of important spiritual movement in the seeker's life. Yeah, okay. And then what about, so the universe is giving this second chance to see the truth, see the signs, see the symbols, see the synchronicities of the truth of where our hearts really are with their emotions. The Lovers came up in reverse so many times today in the other readings I did, and Crossroads as well, Straight Razor as well, and No too. So I really think it's talking about, these false relationships that people have with themselves and with others. It's like these emotional ties that we have to people that it's not contributing to our highest good. It's not contributing to the release of these structures and systems that are causing harm to the collective. The pain and suffering, for it to end, we have to see these things. All right, and then so let's see, what's the 2 aces? So the aces is there's this important decision, there's this truth that needs to be spoken, but it's being refused to be spoken. And it's involving this love, this emotions, matters of the heart, matters of emotions, matter of the spirit, okay? Yeah, and so we also got, you have unknowingly entered into a contract that keeps you trapped in a cycle of lessons you've already mastered. That's what I'm saying. This system's rigged, and we have to choose to say no. Say no to the pain. Say yes to hope. Say yes to a brighter future. Say yes to this balanced approach. Yeah, at last, love. We all want love, right? We all want true love. At least I feel like most people do. But in order to get that, we have to get through this together. So also what we have here too is there's a cross to bear. There's a burden to carry, and that burden is bringing down this tower, bringing down this structure. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be scary, but it needs to be done. It needs to come down. It's not working. It's false. It's evil. It's horrible. It's stupid. All right? We're going to pull some clarifiers to see, like, who is benefiting from keeping this Trinity reversed. A drunkard, addictions, bad habits. Loss of property. Loss of property. Keeping the Trinity reversed. Oh, that one really want to come out. Card of danger and unhappiness. Look out for accidents. Yeah, the Ace of Spades can be accidents regarding love, stuff like that. It's basically like nobody benefits. Danger, unhappiness with the Trinity reverse, loss of property. Oh, jeez. What's the justice in this situation, Spirit? Evaluate your role. Not speaking equals difficulty. Complicit silence. So, not saying no is just going to lead to suffering. Lovers in reverse want to come out again. Let's clarify it. Mustard seed in reverse, lack of faith. The veil, not the veil in reverse. So the broken contracts, the illegitimate relationships, the lack of faith that these are creating, the lack of miracles that they're creating, the veil is going to be disrupted. The veil is going to be lifted. Yeah, so basically, even if faith is withheld, truth is still going to reveal itself at the end of the day. It's just a matter of, like, which side are you going to choose? You're going to choose the extremist left path, the extremist right path, or are you going to go down the middle? Where there's the balanced approach, going down the tower, going up the tower. You know, like, I mean, even if you look at it like this, like, there's the left side, there's the right side, and then there's the middle right there. Anything else, Spirit? No. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys for this reading. I hope this provided you with some kind of inspiration, some kind of something to think about. And please feel free to comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And like, share, subscribe, follow all the things. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.